Hello everyone, coming to today's breaking news. As coronavirus pandemic keeps spreading, not only your health, but also the global economy is in serious danger. Our expert Olivia Lee from ESB Business School will tell you how business communication can impact the economy and hopefully save millions of jobs. Yes. So, hello everyone. Today I'm gonna share with you the coronavirus outbreak and business communication in this sector, especially the impact on the economy. As you can see now, the numbers of infected people are, are rising. So, these three tips for you: avoid handshake, 20-second hand wash, and sneeze in the elbow. Definitely, these 3 points will help you to stay healthy during this time. And now I'm gonna dive into the government reaction. So next slides, I briefly show you the timeline of the events that happened, and especially highlight the event that I want to discover the organizational communication. So in China, we can see they're trying to hide the information from a doctor called Li Wenliang. He was trying to ring the bell and trying to tell his colleague in in the WhatsApp of China, the WeChat, and to tell them there might be an outbreak of some unknown virus, but the Chinese government was catching and forced him to sign the contract to remain silent. I think this behavior is really corrective and was definitely put all of human being in the earth in a serious danger by this virus. And second thing we can see about South Korea, as nowadays we receive a lot of news that South Korea was doing really well by mass testing the patients and successfully reduce the damage by this disease. But we couldn't forget like a really important fact is that this secretive church is called Xinzhenri. This secretive church was like the most worst combination of all the factors that we can see from other coronavirus outbreak. Why I would say so? Because they was hiding the information of their followers, and this really hard for the government, the authority to track this infected number in the really beginning, and especially they are running around everywhere. This was leading to a mass spreading in their country and in, dramatically increase the number of the infected number of the infected people in South Korea. So I would say this Xinjiang Church used a secretive communication style, not only inside of the organization, but also outside of organization to misleading the people and also the overall health of South Korean people. In the end, a good example I would say is Taiwan. So Taiwan used the lesson learned from 2003, the SARS outbreak, as a good use in nowadays. As we can see from here, they start the central epidemic command center really early, and this center was enabled them to quickly roll out the series of reaction toward um, this virus outbreak. And also they provide daily update to and really clear information for their people, and also teach them what to do and how to do the big information like the infected number, and also until what the government will do in the future is really clearly and transparently delivered to their people. So this behavior to set up the command center is definitely build up the trust between the government and also the people. And next point I want to tell you is nowadays we are 24/7 in the quarantine time, and we are always on our social media, and we couldn't neglect the fact that a lot of fake news are spreading on social media like a wildfire. And how can we deal with it? So here are some tips for the government and also for the user ourselves. Be honest, the government should be honest and be frequently deliver their message to the people um, every day. This might help to build the trust between the government and the people. And to be honest, it also means the government should not withhold the information and also do not be too overly optimistic on the scenario for the future. Just tell us what they know and what is the truth. And also government should be consistent about the information. Nowadays, as I say before, it's a lot of social media platform that were influencing our news feed. The government and like the health official, they should communicate with each other and provide the people the consistent information. This will definitely help us to clarify the misinformation that was separating on the internet. And now, as a people, as a user of social media, we should trust from the expert and use the credible source. This means that usually experts, they are less likely to make mistake and being too optimistic of this disease. So we should trust their advice and use them as a credible source. So before you report something, please check the credibility of the source. And I think these 4 tips will definitely help with to overcome the fake news. And in the end, I want to highlight the impact on the economy. So as we know, coronavirus was be founded in China, but nowadays the impact on economy is all over the world. As you can see from the chart below, the stock market, the stock price is serially decreased nowadays. And as we are students in Germany, I especially want to point out the automotive industry as example. Nowadays, the car makers, they will strongly rely on the supply from China, but also like sell back the car to China. They rely on the raw source, like the source, like a car part, plastic part, screw, import from China and put it together in a car and sell this vehicle back to China. I think this behavior is strongly endanger their supply chain because nowadays Chinese government shut down a lot of manufacturers. Manufacturer couldn't produce the car part that needed in Germany, couldn't ship it, and in the end, the manufacturer they couldn't ship the car to the end users, to the end buyers, and to look at a lot of news, and you will see the number of automotive industry, the stock market stock number is really decreasing. So, a lesson learned for them might be to help them to rethink about to increase the variability of their suppliers and also think about the new customer segmentation to not only only focus on one big market, never separate it to different markets, reduce the risk. So in the end, a big recommendation for all the industry that take a lesson learned from now and to use it at the next crisis, the maybe next virus outbreak. Thank you. This is my end of presentation and list of reference. Let's give it back to studio. Thank you very much, Olivia. Excellent point. Hope you all stay healthy and have a nice day. See you again tonight at 10 p.m. Bye bye.